Let's talk about Blockbuster, a story every business leader and MBA student should know. Do you remember those Fridays? The anticipation, piling into the car with family or friends, buzzing with excitement as you headed to the nearest Blockbuster store. The aisles were filled with the latest releases and old classics, turning movie night into a treasured ritual for millions across the globe. Blockbuster wasn't just a video store, it was a cultural phenomenon. But here's the real twist in the tale. Blockbuster's downfall wasn't about technology alone. It's a story about ignoring the warning signs, resisting changes, and dismissing ideas that seemed too radical at the time. It's about what happens when a giant, sitting atop the world, refuses to evolve. So, how did this empire begin? Picture this. It's 1985 in Dallas, Texas. David Cook, an engineer with a knack for data from his oil industry days, spots an opportunity in the video rental market, thanks to his wife's love for movies. But Cook isn't content with just opening another video shop. He's thinking bigger. He introduces a hub-and-spokes model, which means Blockbuster used a central warehouse to supply its stores. Using predictive analytics, they could forecast which movies would be popular and where, so shelves were always stocked with what customers wanted. This clever setup let Blockbuster expand rapidly without burning cash on excess inventory. Imagine stepping into a store lined with 8,000 VHS tapes and 2,000 beta tapes, unheard of at the time. Cook's vision didn't stop there. He quickly set up franchises, crafting a family-friendly brand that excluded adult content, earning parents' trust and distinguishing Blockbuster from the neighborhood competition. Thanks to these strategies, Blockbuster quickly outpaced local video stores, becoming a household name and setting new standards for the industry. Cook, Blockbuster's founder, laid the groundwork for its future success through his innovative strategies and vision. The story picks up pace in 1987, when Wayne Huizenga, a renowned entrepreneur known for building successful businesses, took the reins at Blockbuster. Think of him as the fuel that supercharges Blockbuster's growth engine. Under Huizenga's leadership, new stores began popping up at a staggering rate, one every 17 to 24 hours. Just build, he conquered, acquiring rivals like Major Video and fine-tuning each store's offerings to suit local tastes. This aggressive growth quickly made Blockbuster the dominant force in video rentals, leaving competitors scrambling to keep up and fundamentally transforming the industry. In some cities, locals would line up outside new Blockbuster stores on opening day, eager to browse shelves filled with the latest releases and old favorites, a testament to the brand's cultural impact. By 1994, Blockbuster's star was shining so bright that Viacom swooped in with an $8.4 billion deal, a tribute to the solid foundation Cook laid and the juggernaut Huizenga built. Blockbuster's meteoric rise is a textbook example of bold business maneuvers and smart strategy. The company surged forward with a flurry of acquisitions, buying up competitors like Errol's.
Their approach wasn't just about buying stores. Blockbuster locked in revenue-sharing deals with movie studios, meaning instead of purchasing films outright, Blockbuster would pay studios a percentage of every rental. This clever arrangement ensured Blockbuster always had the hottest new releases on its shelves, and it kept costs lower while making studios happy. By 2004, Blockbuster had exploded onto the global stage with 9,100 stores and a workforce of over 84,000, pulling in a staggering $6 billion each year. Back in the late 80s and early 90s, Blockbuster's growth was nothing short of phenomenal, growing at a jaw-dropping 58% compound annual rate, which means the company's size and revenue increased by that average percentage every single year over several years. This dynamic expansion was fueled by snapping up chains like Sound Warehouse and rapidly scaling up operations. Blockbuster didn't just stop with films. After a pivotal legal victory against Nintendo, which challenged Blockbuster's right to rent video games, the company gained the green light to offer game rentals nationwide. This opened the doors to a massive new customer base, making Blockbuster the go-to place for both movies and games. Another innovative strategy was selling previously viewed tapes. These were tapes that had already been rented out and were now sold at discounted prices, giving Blockbuster an extra stream of revenue and offering bargain hunters more reasons to visit. Every move Blockbuster made kept the cash registers ringing and the momentum building, turning a simple video rental business into a worldwide cultural powerhouse. Enter John Antioco in 1997 as CEO, bringing fresh ideas to the table. One of his first initiatives was the launch of Blockbuster Rewards, a loyalty program that debuted in 1998 and aimed to keep customers coming back. Although growth slowed to a still respectable 8% per year, Blockbuster sought new opportunities to diversify its business. This included ventures like GameRush, its in-store video game retail section designed to capture the growing gaming market, as well as music store spin-offs aimed at tapping into new entertainment segments. Meanwhile, late fees alone were generating $800 million a year, an enormous sum that fueled Blockbuster's empire, but also bred significant resentment among loyal customers, a simmering issue that would later challenge the company's dominance. But this is where the tide begins to turn, and the story gains real drama. In 1997, Netflix burst onto the scene, shaking up the industry with its revolutionary DVD-by-mail service. Gone are the days of queuing at the local store and dreading those infamous late fees. The public is instantly intrigued. Netflix promises no more penalties and pure convenience, striking at the very heart of what customers dislike most about Blockbuster. The buzz around town? Movie nights just got a whole lot easier. 3 years later, in 2000, the tension reached a boiling point in a dramatic boardroom showdown that would become the stuff of legend. Reed Hastings and Mark Randolph, the passionate and ambitious founders of Netflix, walk into Blockbuster's headquarters with a bold proposal: sell Netflix for $50 million. The atmosphere is electric, thick with anticipation and hope. John Antioco, the confident and sharp-suited Blockbuster CEO, listens, then wafts them out of the room. To Antioco, Blockbuster is an unstoppable giant, and he sees Netflix as just another dot-com blip destined to fade. For Hastings and Randolph, the moment is crushing. Disbelief and frustration simmer as they leave, their vision for the future dismissed with a wave of the hand. Yet the missed opportunities don't stop there. Back in 1997, Blockbuster makes another fateful decision. It rejects a key DVD rental partnership with Warner Brothers, opting out of a deal that could have helped it ride the coming DVD wave. The doors are left wide open, and Walmart steps in, seizing the chance to dominate DVD sales just as DVDs begin to outsell VHS tapes. Blockbuster's reluctance to adapt hands the advantage directly to its rivals, letting Walmart chip away at its once unshakable market share. These moments, Netflix's arrival with a customer-first model, the chilling rebuff of the buyout offer in the boardroom, and the miscalculation with Warner Brothers, become dramatic turning points in Blockbuster's saga. Each decision, fueled by overconfidence and missed vision, sets the stage for a seismic shift in the entertainment world. While customers cheer the dawn of hassle-free rentals and innovators outside Blockbuster's walls feel both vindicated and emboldened. Desperate to adapt, Blockbuster axed late fees in 2005 and rolled out Total Access in 2007, a bold attempt to blend online rentals with in-store exchanges. However, the scheme proved disastrously expensive, as Blockbuster lost $2 for every free exchange. This unsustainable loss quickly eroded profits, forcing the company to reconsider its hybrid model and straining its ability to fund future innovations. Power struggles with investor Carl Icahn erupted into a storm of dissent that clouded Blockbuster's vision at a critical juncture, stalling much-needed strategic pivots. When James Keyes took the helm in 2007, he doubled down on physical stores, hiking prices, and pulling the plug on digital innovation. Keyes believed Blockbuster's brand strength lay in its physical presence. But this miscalculation left the company dangerously exposed as consumer preferences shifted with lightning speed toward digital solutions. Consumer habits were shifting at breakneck speed. People craved convenience and flexibility, and Blockbuster's reliance on physical stores, once its strength, became its Achilles heel. The company's failure to embrace digital transformation left it flat-footed as the world sprinted ahead. Blockbuster's debt soared to $1 billion, and when it failed to pay even $42.4 million in interest, the inevitable happened. Bankruptcy was declared on 23/09/2010, and the shutters came down on most of the 3,300 U.S. outlets. The missed opportunity that haunts Blockbuster's legacy is its fateful rejection of Netflix's buyout offer. Back in 2000, Netflix's founders offered to sell the disruptive upstart for $50 million. Blockbuster's leaders laughed them out of the boardroom, certain that their brick-and-mortar model was unassailable. Yet Netflix's vision was radical, a subscription-based DVD by-mail service that soon evolved into online streaming. No late fees, no hassle, pure convenience. It was that single moment of hubris set Blockbuster on a path to oblivion. Netflix's business model unleashed a tidal wave that Blockbuster failed to anticipate. Subscription streaming empowered viewers, making physical storefronts obsolete almost overnight. As Netflix soared to $6 billion annual revenue, Blockbuster was left clutching the remnants of its legacy. By 2011, Dish Network scooped up what was left for $320 million, and by 2013, every corporate store was gone, save for a lone franchise in Bend, Oregon, standing as a bittersweet monument to an era swept away by innovation and the relentless march of change. This story is more than just a tale of corporate rivalry. It's a powerful lesson in humility, adaptability, and the risks of complacency that apply to businesses and individuals alike. Blockbuster's journey, marked by pivotal decisions such as dismissing Netflix's buyout offer and underestimating the shift to streaming, serves as a vivid reminder. No matter our size or industry, ignoring change and clinging to comfort can turn even giants into memories. If you enjoy my channel, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons and share it with your friends and family.